All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem. Rahakwadash and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And Shalom to the brothers out there preaching and teaching in highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom Barakathum. And I'm going to speak a few words on the matter. Really, it's in relation to this video I saw here, where it says it's almost too late to get an order of the brother during these last days too. And that's very, very true, man. And Jake, you know, one of the main bits of wisdom that we'll give you is to emotionally divest, all right, from Babylon, from this place, you know, from people of this world, from the women. All right, a lot of Jakes get that woman demon on them, and they just want to go chase boxing and lay up under something, you know. And you know, that's in our nature. That's fine, but you know, ultimately, you know, this is a distraction, and these women are they're basically paid to be out of order. All right, they're all shame is removed from them. Anything shameful that they do, they get praised for. They get excuses made. They get help. You know, it used to be a shameful thing to have a baby by two different men, but now, you know, you just get help in society. Salakia. But now they just get help in this society, you know. And there's going to come a day, all right, where the Lord is not going to be hearing any kind of excuses. He's not going to, all of the chameleons, you know, what they call them, chameleons in the red pill space, the women that pretend to be like this soft girl era feminine, but really she's a demon on the inside, all right? And to be honest with you, that's most women. I'll just be honest with you. They get what they can get out of you, you know, and it's not just women. The whole thing here in Babylon is tainted, man. And women are the weaker, but they're the most susceptible to all of this. So they're the ones you got to be the most careful around, and they're going to start speaking like this, like they're on your team, you know, but really they're out to save themselves, man. All right.
Time and time again, we hear men scream that they want peace over and over and over again. We blatantly ignore them and do the opposite. It's just sad that we can't let men be men how they want to be men. Or us women are telling men how to be men when we ain't never walked a day in the life of a man. It's just, the shit is starting to get to me. We're starting to be the problem.
Starting, yeah.
Right. I think we have the men beat, ladies. I think we're the problem. I'm sorry. We are. And I'm going to leave it at that. Roast me in the comments if you want to.
All right. So you heard the young lady. She's a very beautiful young lady. And she's speaking with truth there. But, you know, honestly, like the video said, it's too late. And most of you women are not, you don't have it in you to fully do what the Lord requires of you, man. That's why the scriptures say most of y'all are just going to be saved through childbearing, because most women can't even stomach the thought of their husband with another woman, or him spending a lot of time doing the work, you know. And you start having problems with things that are going to take away from the ministry when you really boil down to it, you know. And I'll get it real quick. Yeah, it's 1 Timothy 2, verse 13. I'll start at. It says, "For Adam was first formed, then Eve." Okay, showing you the order of things. All right, and this is from the beginning, man. And women, these so-called women that call themselves Christians, they know this and they don't care. They want to be a partnership. They want to have say so in decision making. They want to dictate where we go on vacation and how much money we spending on this and that. And I don't like the way she looking at, have no idea what kind of energy she's supposed to have as a wife, which is soft and supportive. But verse 14, it says, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. So it's always the woman. All right. And that's how the Lord set it up. The Satan's going to get you the women first, man. That's why they're wilding out that the way that they are. That's why you can't put your expectations too high on these women, man. OK, if y'all wilding out because a woman didn't call you back or text you back, you going to fuck off, man. They're fickle. They have way too much wickedness that they can indulge in with no consequences. So what do you think that they're going to do? Everything in society rewards them for it, man. So you can't get out of your frame and the way that you're supposed to move because these women are wilding out, man. Ultimately, they're part of this world, and you just got to let this world have it. All right. She's cheating on you. You may want to, go to Leviticus, okay, 20, but we understand what the situation is. We're prisoners of war, man. This isn't a fucking vacation here. We were sent for our punishment. And the sooner you realize that, and the sooner you realize that it's us against the world, then the more you'll realize that you shouldn't have been that emotionally invested into that to begin with, man. And the scriptures say, let your eye be single so your whole body is full of light. You stay focused on your how about Shimi how shy. Okay. And everything else is supposed to add on to that as an accessory. You can have things in your life, but where is your priorities, man? All right. Because this world will let you down. And ultimately it has to, because the Lord is coming to destroy it very, very soon. Okay. And that's the message. But verse 15 is the main point. 1 Timothy 2:15, it says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. Okay, that's how she's going to be saved. She's not going to be saved really of her own works. Women are going to be wilding the fuck out. They're going to choose whoever they think is going to be the winner. Right now, they think it's Esau. And in the moment that it becomes clear that Esau is catching the L, they're going to switch teams with the quickness, man. All right, because they don't have the integrity that the Lord gave the men of the elect. Okay, because regular men aren't even going to have this kind of integrity. So when these things go down, you got to recognize your woman really might not belong to you. Okay. And if she perishes in the times to come, so be it, man. You got to remember that the Lord already has a book written, and you're lucky your ass is in there if you are in there, man. Scriptures say every man is supposed to work out his own salvation, man, in fear and trembling. Okay, let me read this again. 1 Timothy 2:15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. All right. And you see these women out here doing the complete opposite. Okay, they have no faith, and the faith that they do have, they put it in Satan. They'd rather manifest something on the left hand side than believe in the Most High. They're not charitable. They'll use you for food dates. A bitch will have her Cash App in every bio she's got on social media. All right. They do the opposite. They run up credit card debt. They run up student loan debt. And it has somebody else pay for it, man. And there's nothing holy about them. They're hypersexualized, and if you mention something about it, even if it's kids involved, they're gonna try to shame you like you're the bad guy. Even if it's adults and kids, them with this rainbow coalition, they'll defend them over the Bible, man. All right, so you got to let these people have it. You understand?
Time and time again, we hear men scream that they want peace over and over and over again. We blatantly ignore them and do the opposite.
Yeah, it says men want peace, and why men have always wanted peace, but why do we hear this peace, peace, peace so much nowadays? Because the scriptures speak about the entire creation groaning, man. You know, the entire creation, everybody's fucking tired, bro. Everybody, man. The animals, the trees, everything is through. And so now peace, the stock value of peace has gone up through the roof because everybody's working all the time and they're working 40 and 50 hours and they're able to buy less and less with it. All right. Everything's costing more and their wages are, you know, barely trickling up. And it puts a strain on the nation, man. This is why in 2020, nobody wanted to really come back to work. Not nobody, but a lot of people were just like, fuck it. It says, and not only, it says, let me go to Romans 8, all right? And 20, it says, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who was subjected the same in hope, all right? So we were made to suffer all of these things, all right? Because the Most High has a script written out that everything has to play out, man. Okay? And we're gonna suffer things in vanity, like we're the children of the Most High, with the apple of His eye. We're meant to rule, but He still had us suffer in slavery. Why did He have us do that if He knew He's gonna have us to rule in the end anyway? Well, it's for the sake of the script playing out, man. There's an illustration happening. All right, the world is being shown something. All right, verse 21. We keep going, but because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High, man. And that bondage of corruption that we're going to be delivered by is Esau. He's the corrupt man in the earth. Okay, going around taking lands, putting sanctions on people, establishing military bases. All right. Dictating what kind of countries you can trade with, you know, unless you got the US dollar. That's everybody's tired, man. All right. Verse 22, it says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And I brought that out because this young lady here is speaking about this in the context of men and how they're tired and we want peace. But what do women do, man? They did the opposite, man. All right. And that shows you that they're white daddy the devil, Esau, man. All right. That's the spirit that they're in. And the scripture spoke about this, and I'll read quickly Isaiah 3, starting at 16. And it says, Judah's women denounced, all right, which is our women. It says, moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because of the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with the scab of the crown of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahweh will discover their secret parts, man. All right. So you're gonna have problems with your hair, okay? You're gonna be self-conscious about it. Okay, you're gonna do all kind of damaging things. That's a demon on you, making you do that, man. All right, because you got a lot of Judite women that actually can grow their hair, but that demon is on them, man. All right, they gotta shave it off and put lace, weave plastic through it. Okay, let it sit there for months and it's festering and infected. You know, and then some of y'all just the Lord just smote you, man. You know, because the hair is the center of beauty of a woman, and the beauty is often the center of the woman's pride. It's very hard to find a beautiful woman that's not proud, man. All right, that's why when you find them in the scriptures, I believe that's Judith. She was mentioned for her beauty. And she was mentioned for her righteousness and humility. Why did the Bible call her out? Because that's rare, man. It's rare to see a woman with those characteristics who's also beautiful. All right. And so hair being the main part of that, the Lord smote us, man. Part of that curse. And what do women do? The nigga woman, they wild out even further, man. They not only put that fake hair in there, they do it the colors of their oppressors. They do it all kind of weird, strange, unnatural colors, and they tell you to deal with it. You know, it's costing her $1,000 a month, and ultimately it's costing you if you're dealing with her. And they're like, "This, you gotta accept me for who I am," and you know. Okay, well, we're gonna see how these attitudes change pretty soon when it's made known that who the Lord is dealing with and who He's not dealing with. When it's made known that the white daddy you've invested all your time and energy into, that the Lord is destroying him. Okay. It says, verse 18, in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet. And what day are we talking about, man? The day of the Lord that's coming, man. And the plagues that preceded coming along up to it, you know? It says, and their calls and their round tires like the moon. All right. It says the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers and the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings and the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and mantles and wimples and crisping pins, the glasses and fine linen and the hoods and the veils. All right. So you had women that were into to dressing up, you know, showing off in that club party girl, city girl spirit, basically. That were proud as hell, man. All right. But the Lord has pronounced something against you, and it says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of girdle a rent, and instead of well set hair baldness. All right. And instead of the stomacher of a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty, man. So your box is gonna stink. Your hair is gonna be in shambles. You're gonna be overweight. Y'all suffering from heart disease, diabetes, and all kind of stuff, man. And you're still proud. It says, "Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war." All right. So you pookies, man. You pookies and Ray Rays, you the niggas that you adore so much because he's tall with tattoos and he's got ops and he's slinging or scamming or whatever the fuck he's doing. The Lord promised them niggas gonna get locked up. And when I say locked up, they're gonna the Esau's gonna roll on them. Okay, they're gonna get put in these camps, and they're gonna get shipped over there to Syria. All right. And they're gonna have to fight, man. You know? And we're gonna see how hard they are when they know the enemies are really about that. They're on that life or death. All right. It says, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she shall be desolate, shall sit up on the ground, man. You know? That's what's coming to these women and these people, man. This is why when you get understanding, you understand that when a woman is wilding out, she's violating you, she's trying to embarrass you, and as tough as that might be, man, you got to remember to let them have it, because the Lord has set these people up, man, for destruction, and you got to be above reproach. All right.
It's just sad that we can't let men be men how they want to be men, or us women are telling men how to be men when we ain't never walked a day in the life of a man. It's just, the shit is starting to get to me. We're starting to be the problem. Yeah, we're I think we have the men beat. ladies. I think we're the problem. I'm sorry. We are. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Yep. Well, I'll end it here. This is Proverbs chapter 1. All right. Verse 23. It says, turn you at my reproof. Start at 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, man. There's nothing more scorning and ravenous than a bunch of nigger women in the comment section on Instagram. Okay, in some of these chat rooms and the things that they say, and they're all with the same energy, man. They're all with the period, you know. It's the same demon working on these women at the same time, and it's a group thing too, man. All right, but this is gonna apply to everybody, man. Everybody's simple, even the little bird brain niggas that they raised in this previous generation. They're just as weak as women are, you know, spiritually or mentally. All right. It says, verse 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make my words known unto you. And how did the Lord do that? He do the men of the Lord, the prophets on the street corners. All right. Through videos on YouTube. This thing has been preached, man. He's even had celebrities have flashes of clarity, you know. So you're just aware of what's happening, man. You know. It says, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. Y'all don't care. But ye have said it at not all my counsel and would none at my reproof. So there's nothing else left to talk about, man. You don't want to hear it, then you got to just get what's coming next. And the Lord is not talking when he returns, okay? It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right? When your fear cometh as a desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. So women are going to start speaking like this young lady. They're going to start seeing, oh, we need to do better. We need to support our men and love our men. And that's what Isaiah 4:1 is about, man. You go, I'll skip over real quick, where it says Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. This is talking about that same spirit. It's going to be a switch. And this is the very next chapter I was just reading out of, man. Okay? Because the women got proud as hell. All right? You see? Proverbs 1:28, they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Okay? For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. All right? You made your choice. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. All right? Being proud. You don't need a man. You know, ain't shit niggas. You know, you fuck nigga free and all of this garbage that gets repeated. All right? By agents that take bags to push nonsense in the music industry for Esau. Okay. It says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them. All right. And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. All right. For whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil, man. All right. But they don't get this, you know? So I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call halal Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Wa Abba Babal. Shalom.